All right. We should be good. We should be live. Oh, yes. All right, guys. Welcome to our podcast. Chris will not be, I don't think he'll be joining us today. Chris is, I think he's like swimming with sharks or swimming with stingrays or something like that. I don't know. He's swimming with some kind of wild animal in the Bahamas. So he's going to try to join us, but if he can't, no worries, all good. But what we're doing today is we are going to be hopping on and we're going to be cold calling live. So it's going to be good stuff. We're going to just hop on for about 20, 25 minutes like always and get after it. So it's going to be good stuff. As always, let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. You'll be able to hear the audio. So let me know if you're having an issue hearing the audio at all as well. So going to be good stuff. And here we go. I'm going to call. Let me see. I also got to take it off of this mic here so that you guys can actually hear the conversations that are happening. So let me go through my computer here and set that up really quick. But we're going to be calling Maricopa. So we're going to be calling houses in Phoenix. And it's going to be good stuff. Give me a second. Setting up my dialer. So same as last time, guys. So I still use I use Mojo Dialer. Batch is a great dialer as well. But I use Mojo because I'm extremely familiar with it. I've been using it for years now. So actually 8 years to be exact. So when you use a dialer for that long, you get pretty comfortable. Please. Sweet. Okay.
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All right, cool. So I'm logged in now. So let me fix the audio so it can come straight through the computer and my phone here. Awesome. Sweet, let's do this. All right. Again, make sure you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can. Put this next place here.
Gentlemen, boys, and girls, you called Joey's phone. And if I know...
Well, that's... Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Tom?
It is.
Tom, how you doing? This is Luke. Sorry that the call is a little out of the blue here. But I was calling about a property I believe you own over on Turquoise Ave in Peoria.
Dude, I'm not interested. I mean, if you people do your job correctly, you see it's not for sale. And quit bothering me.
Oh, okay.
Put down your do not call list. Quit going down to public records with finding names and bothering people.
Right.
I mean, it's a dick move. I mean, honestly, I'm a mechanic and I'm not calling you up at your house and finding out you have a car and asking you if you need work on it. If you needed work, you'd be shopping.
Yeah. No, right. Okay, no worries at all.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, state of Arizona is complacent in this because they're supposed to be cutting down on the number of cold calls I'm getting.
Right.
And they're providing you with the phone number.
Okay. No.
I blame you completely because they're making it possible. But I mean, it's not fast, dude. I'm sitting here waiting on, I have cancer, and I'm sitting here waiting on doctor's calls. And so I have to answer my phone every time it rings. And every time it rings, it's one of you guys.
Right. Okay. No worries at all then.
You don't even know the color of my house. You don't know the square footage. You don't know anything. You're just cold calling me so that somebody can come by here, look at my house, and make me an offer.
Okay. No worries, Tom.
I'm blaming you because you got to show up. You got to show up to work and make a paycheck. But I mean, this is a dick move. I'm telling you now.
Right.
You tell your employer that, man. People think that you're an asshole.
Okay.
And if I could get his phone number, that'd be more than helpful because I would bother him at all hours of the day.
Yeah. Right.
For things that they're not interested in.
For sure, I get that.
So
Okay.
have a good day.
Hey, thanks so much, Tom. Have a great one. All right, guys. So audio was good. Okay, awesome. Audio's good. Yeah, I'd say that guy had a bad day. Austin, I could sell him a hot tub. Why not, right? I don't know. I mean, I think a hot tub would help him relax a little bit. Oh, that was great. That was a good one. Oh man, just a dick move, man. I should have given.
The person you called has a voicemail box that is.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should call him back and give him Chris Iman's number? Say, oh, here, this is my boss. You should give him a call. You should try reaching out to him. I'm sure Chris would love that. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, is this Armando?
Yep. No, you have the wrong number.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yep.
Have a good one. No Madden today, guys. I know. We're only doing like a 20-minute call session, right? So if we were doing an hour call session, I'd maybe throw some Madden on. I'd probably be a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie. Hello.
Please leave your message for.
And so, guys, this is just a high equity list in Maricopa. So nothing too crazy.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6-2.
And again, like I said, you guys
Automated voice
let me know if you guys
messaging
have any
system.
questions. If you guys have any questions about anything. Why we say what we say. Hello?
Who is it?
Yeah, this is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. I was looking to reach Mrs. Pham. Nothing. Garrett, no. We do Florida, and we'll do some other markets as well. For the most part, we do Arizona. That's like the majority of what we do. But no, we'll hit other areas as well.
Which has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
And so, like, just so you guys know too, when it comes to like contacts, I've been calling for 5 minutes. So usually in like a half-hour calling session, it would be considered really good if you. Hello. It would be considered really good if you could get a hold of like 10 homeowners. So getting a yes or no from 10 homeowners in like a half hour would be really good. Are a lot of you guys? Yeah, this is Kevin.
No.
No, I'm not too sure. I was looking to reach the owner of a property over on 5th Avenue in Phoenix.
No, that's not right.
Okay, sorry about that.
Very good.
Have a good one. So yeah, are a lot of you guys cold calling on here? So guys, what we do, just so you know as well, we do this in our House of Viking. We'll do cold calling sessions like this, and we'll do it like we're gonna start doing it like once a month, where I'll call for like an hour and a half, like 30 contacts. And if we get any deals out of that cold calling session on House of Viking, we'll actually pick 4 random people that get put in a pool, and we split that deal 5 ways.
Automated voice message system.
So that's kind of crazy. But yes, like our average wholesale is like 40K. So again, if we have a 40K deal and you split it 5 ways, obviously everyone that was in that pool gets 8 grand. So kind of cool. That's something that we're doing in our House of Viking. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Is this Mrs. Asada? I was, yeah, I was looking to reach the owner of a property on Medlock Drive in Glendale.
Oh, yeah, morning.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, hi. This is Luke. I was looking to reach the owner of a property on Medlock Drive in Glendale.
Oh, sorry. We were like the renters back in like 2018.
Oh, okay.
And
So,
we could get phone calls.
oh, okay. No worries. And so
We don't
you
get
guys,
rented anymore.
okay, no problem. Well, thanks so much for your time, and I appreciate it.
No, that's fine.
Okay, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, guys. I gotta tell my team to quiet it down out there. What are the metrics you look for into those change? Hello.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jose?
No, this is free.
No, okay.
Calling for Dixie.
Okay, I might have the wrong number. I was looking to reach the owner of Wilshire. What are the metrics you look for, and do those change based on the list? No, I mean, not really, honestly. We kind of shoot for the same thing every time. Like I said, I mean, typically what we do is we'll go, we try to go 20 contacts in an hour if it's a newer list. It might be like closer to 15 if it's your second time calling through the list, and maybe 10 if it's your third time calling through. And then basically what we kind of shoot for, what we would like to see is we'd like to see if you're making, hello?
Please leave your message for.
If you're making like 50 contacts in an hour, typically what we would like to see, I'm sorry, not in an hour, in a call session for a day, we'd like to see like maybe, 2 leads out of that. And I mean, lead, what we consider a lead is getting a yes from the seller that they are interested or would have some interest, and that it meets a couple qualifications. One, that they're interested in something within the next year. 2, that you've already thrown out a price, and that price, they have not just absolutely shut it down immediately. That's a big one, because obviously on cold calls, you have to throw out the price. If you're not throwing out the price, then you could be just wasting. Yeah, I'm sorry, is this Jesus? No. Oh, that's a message. You got me good. But yeah, so that's just so you guys know, that's a little bit of kind of how we go about it.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry, is this Mrs. Smiley?
What?
Is this Mrs. Smiley?
You're talking about Grant Smiley?
I'm not too sure. I was looking to reach the owner of a property on Kelton Lane in Scottsdale.
Yeah, I don't live there.
Oh, okay. I was looking, do you know if the owner of that property would ever consider selling it?
Grant Smiley lives in Canada, and I doubt it.
Oh, really? Okay. No worries then. I will try reaching out to him then. I must have the wrong information, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, can you remove my number from whatever this is?
Yeah, I sure will.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course. Have a good one. So if you're getting 5 to 8 contacts per hour on a triple line dialer, I would check your numbers. That's the number one thing I'd say right off the bat, is you might be calling from a number that's been
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
You might be calling from a number that's basically been like reported as spam. So you got to make sure you're changing your numbers regularly, because if you're not doing that, if you start calling off of a number that has already been reported spam, oh yeah, it's going to show up literally when you're calling. It's going to show up on people's phones as spam likely. So you can't have that. So this list is going pretty slow right now. I called this list about 3-4 days ago last week, and literally called for an hour and made like 26 contacts. So it's hitting a slow part of it right now. Hello?
Bueno,
Yeah, is this Jesus?
¿habla español?
Sí, lo vende la casa en Granada Road en Phoenix.
Ajá.
Sí,
¿Que si la vendo?
sí, lo vendo.
No.
No, oh, okay, no problema. Okay, gracias. Guys, I swear that's all I know. I'm not bilingual. I wish I was bilingual, but I'm not. Right, exactly, Chris. Hello? Hi, this is Martin. Yeah, this is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue, but I was calling about a property I believe you own on 40th Drive in Phoenix. Okay, no worries. Thanks for your time. You happen to have any other properties you would consider selling? No. Okay. No worries. Thanks for your time. So that's another question that I ask all the time. I always ask, do you have any other properties that you would consider selling? Because again, you just don't know. You know, you might end up reaching someone where, you know, they have another rental property. Because a lot of times, if someone's got one rental property, they might have another one, and maybe they're not interested in selling the one that you called about, or maybe they already sold that one. But maybe, yeah. Hi, I'm sorry. Is this Mr. and Mrs. Martinez?
Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Luke. Sorry that the call's a little out of the blue. I was actually just calling about a property I believe you own on Hobart.
It's not available.
Okay. Hey, not available. No worries. Thanks, Dan. But yeah, so again, just asking that question can open the door to if anyone has any of the properties. So. Hello? Hello, is this Mr. and Mrs. Rivera? Hello?
You forwarded to an automated voice message.
So I know a lot of people ask, a lot of people think like, oh man, I don't know how you can spend your entire day, not your entire day, but even if you spent, 2, 3, 4 hours doing that all day long, it just seems like it's like repetitive and it's really tough to do. But I mean, again, something that I just tell people is that like pick your heart, right? Like, yeah, it sucks. It's not fun to do, but neither does, going to work at a 9 to 5. So it's like at a 9 to 5 job, do you have a chance at hitting a $100K assignment fee at any time of the day? Probably not. You're pretty locked in. So I mean, like doing stuff like this, and at least, it's giving you opportunities. And the more that you can kind of really dive in on it, you're giving yourself opportunities to be able to possibly get some fat deal. So you don't have that opportunity elsewhere. So we got 4 contacts in 15 minutes. That's right on pace for about 16 for the hour. So it's not too bad. And again, we only consider a contact getting a yes or a no from the actual seller. I actually am going to hot go. Right. I'm just imagining Chris right now, just with his flippers on, just swimming away next to the dolphins in the Bahamas with a pina colada in his hand. Man, poor guy. Hello?
The number 480. Voicemail box that has not been set up.
All right, guys, hit me with it right on the comments here. Tell me, what are some of what's the most contacts you've made in a day?
Mike,
Yeah, is it Mr. Olson?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I was looking to reach the owner of a property over on 8th Avenue in Phoenix.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What was that?
Yeah, I was looking to reach the owner of a property on 8th Avenue in Phoenix. I'm not sure if I've got the right information or not.
I don't believe you do because this is a work phone for the company I work for.
Oh, okay. No worries. Well, thanks for your time.
Yeah, have a great day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Hello, please leave a message.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get this message,
No, sorry, Jacob. I just saw your question. Use Mojo numbers or input your own. How can you rotating? So we'll input our own, and we rotate. We'll typically rotate like 3 or 4 numbers. Some 602, some 480 numbers, stuff like that. Okay, 53. There we go. It's a good number. That's a high number. How long did it take you to hit that 53? Ooh, 8 to 9 hours. Hello?
Please leave your message for 9.
Yikes. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of calling time. Was that straight through? Or did you take some? You had to take in some breaks in there.
Hello, you have reached out Bob. Please leave your name, number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated. The number.
Damn, we had 4 contacts with 15 minutes, and we're still at 4:22 in. Steven, what's happening?
Hey, this is Joel Zaborowski at 406.
Hey, this is Cindy. Thank you for calling.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, this is Amy.
This is.
Amy, this is Luke. Sorry that the call here is a little out of the blue. But I was calling about a property I believe you own over on Michelle Drive in Phoenix.
It's sold.
Oh, okay. No worries. Thanks so much for your time anyway.
Mhm.
Do you happen to have any other properties you maybe would consider selling? Amy, huh? Thanks, Amy. Yeah, that's extremely impressive, though. That's 8 to 9 hours is tough, even if you are taking 15-minute breaks here and there. That's not easy. All right. Hello? Got some crazy names popping up here. So you can see though why I decided to play Madden while I call though, because obviously, like I said, it can get repetitive, it can get boring. So making sure you're doing something else while you're calling
You cannot leave a message.
makes it a lot more fun. We used to have a girl that worked for us, and she literally would just color. She would color all day long. She had like markers, colored pencils, absolutely everything, and she would go crazy. It was pretty wild. At the end of the day, same thing. She'd call for 4 to 5 hours, and she'd have some like just masterpieces that she'd put together in the course of a couple of days.
Adult Veteran Services Fiduciary Division.
Oh, there we go. Do some coloring as well. Okay. That's awesome. We had another guy that worked with us that he would just watch movies. Like while he'd call, he'd put on like 3, 4 movies throughout the course of the day. He was a movie buff. So yeah, we're only on pace for probably about 12 contacts.
Please leave your message for
12 contacts in an hour, which again, that's not terrible, but this is also the first time calling through the list, so that's not great.
the number 6.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm sorry. Is this Mr. and Mrs. Karan? I'm not too sure. I was looking to reach the owner of the property on Indianola Avenue in Scottsdale.
No. Well, no.
Okay, sorry about that. All right.
Please leave me your name, your number, and a brief.
All right, we're gonna go 2 more minutes, guys. We're gonna hit 30 minutes on the dial. We're at 28 right now. Let's see what we can find in these next 2 minutes.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message.
One of these times we'll have to do as well, because this is just straight cold calling here. One of these times would be fun to just jump into our Podio. So we've got like leads that have been in Podio for a while. So these are people that have all raised their hand at some point and said, yes, I'd be interested in selling my property. But maybe we're just having a hard time getting a hold of them over the past year or whatever it is. But again,
It's Chris with SRC Warehouse. How can I help you?
I'm not too sure if I've got the right information. I was looking to reach the owner of a property on Palo Verde Ave in Glendale.
Can you say it one more time? Who are you trying to reach?
Yeah, I was looking to reach, I believe it's Eduardo, the property owner on Palo Verde Ave in Glendale.
So you are going to have the wrong number.
Okay, no worries. Well, thanks for your time anyway.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, easy. But what I was saying is we can call
And forwarded to an
we can
automatic.
call ones that have actually been leads in our system, because we've got those like in Podio that have gone out to a specific, basically dialer as well. So we can always rip that dialer. All right, we pick a half hour, so we'll go for one more call.
Hello?
Yeah, is it Alberto?
This is his
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Luke. Sorry, the call's a little out of the blue here. But I was calling about a property I believe he owns on Aspen Avenue in Mesa. Do you think he'd ever consider selling that property there?
No, we're not really interested in selling it at the moment.
No. Okay. You think possibly in the near future?
No. I
No.
don't think so.
Okay. No worries. Do you happen to have any other properties you maybe would consider selling or no?
No.
No. Okay. No worries. Well, thanks so much for your time anyway.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a good one. Cool. Well, all right, guys. We made 6 contacts in right at a half hour. So yeah, we're right on pace for 12. Nothing crazy. Didn't have any leads obviously in that short time frame, but again, usually if we're calling for, like I said, if we're calling for 3 hours, we're trying to get maybe around 50 contacts in 3 hours would be great. And then also if you're going to be calling for and getting 50 contacts, also if you're getting 50 contacts, what we would be happy with, like I said, what we'd be happy with is 2 leads out of that. So 2 leads and 50 contacts. And then again, if you can do that on a daily basis, you get 10 leads in a week. Again, if you could even get 1 if you could get one deal out of 20 leads, you could get, that would be a deal every 2 weeks. A deal every 2 weeks, let's just say at an average of, let's say 15K for wholesales, you're making 30 grand a month off of 2 deals a month. So that's how it kind of really, snowball effect and kind of take off. So keep that in mind, but sorry we didn't get any leads today. Not a lot of great calls today, but I hope you guys enjoyed the cold call session. So we will see you guys next week. Hopefully Chris will be will be back from, swimming with sharks, punching them in the nose and stuff like that. And it'll be good stuff. Are you going to do I can always do a live follow-up for sure. We could do that on one of these calls sometime. I could grab some of my my lead follow-up sheets and whatnot and just reach back out to them and see how things are going. So maybe we will save that for one of these next times. All right, guys. Appreciate it.